Hello kids, welcome back to your mathematics class. Children, in last session we have seen that how to round off the numbers. Today we will see the next step of it, that is estimation. Estimation is very easy, children. Once you understood the round off, then next procedure is to estimation. Now estimation means what? If the question is estimate any number by sum or by product or by difference, means we have to solve according to the question. If it is asked to find out the sum, then we have to do the addition and we have to get the answer. If it is asked to find out with the difference, then we have to do the subtraction and get the difference. If it is asked to solve with the product, then we have to do the multiplication and we have to find out the product. Okay, so let us solve some exercise problems and try to understand in a better way. Let us start that. Our exercise 4P based on the estimation problems, children. So in that 4P, our first A part, the question is estimate the following sums. Sum means addition to the nearest hundreds. And also compare with a actual sum. So what we have to do? We have to estimate to the nearest 100 and we have to find out the sum. Also we have to compare with actual sum. Means estimate to nearest 100 means first we have to round off to the 100 and then we have to find out the sum, means addition of it. So let us solve the first example. 173 plus 58. Okay, so solution. So this 173 we have to round off. Also we have to round off the 58. Now children, we have to round off this number to the nearest 100. So last session we have seen when we are rounding to the 100 place, which place we have to observe, children? Tens place. Observe the tens place and decide that whether the 100 place will change or it will remain same. Now if you observe here tens place, here it is 7. Now here 7 is more than 5, means this 100 will change to the next number, that is 200. This 100 will change to the children 200. Okay. Now let us move to the next number. The number is 58 and we have to estimate to the nearest 100. So if we have to estimate to the nearest 100, we have to observe to the tens place. But if you observe here in the 100 place, there is no number. If there is no number, we have to consider as a 0. So the present number here it is 0. Okay. Now let us observe the 100 place and let us decide whether this 0 will remain same or it will change. Now in the tens place the number is 5. 5 means it is if you observe in the tens place the number is 5 and we know if the number is 5 or more than 5, then the 100 place number will change to the next number. So 0 will change to the next number, that is 1. Means this will become 100. This will become, children, 100. 0 will change to the next number. After 0 which number will come? 1. So this will change to the 100 number. Understood? Now estimate now to the nearest 100 by doing sum of it. Sum means estimation of sum. Estimation plus 100. So 200 plus 100 how much, children? 300. So directly also you can find out the answer, or horizontally if it is difficult, in the rough side you can arrange vertically and you can add and get your answer. Now you are familiar with addition problems. Now, here our estimation of the sum over. But the question is also compare with actual sum. Means with the actual number also we have to find out the sum and then we have to compare, children. So now actual sum is equal to, we have to find out the actual sum. So actual sum of your original number, that is 173 plus 58. Once again I am telling, if horizontally you can do it properly. Otherwise, arrange the number vertically properly in your rough side and get the correct answer. 8 plus 3 how much? 11. 7 plus 5, 12. 12 plus 1 carry 13. 1 plus 1, 2. So the actual sum you people are getting 231. Always remember, children, actual sum and estimated sum will always nearer to each other. There will not be a long difference between that. So here estimate sum is 300 and actual sum is 231. Actual sum is very easy. Directly you have to do the addition. And estimate sum is, first we have to round off according to the question. Maybe the 100 place. Sometimes they may ask for the tens place also. So according to that you first round off the number and then estimate means do the sum of that or difference. According to the question you do the process and get the answer. Okay, let us try one more example. Let's take one more example now for the same question. 273 plus 504. So our first step is to estimate, means to round off the number to the nearest 100. So 273. We have to round off for the 100, means where we have to observe for the tens place. And then you decide. Now in the tens place, if you see it is the number is 7. 7 means more than 5. Means automatically these 100 place number will change to the next number. 2 will change to the 3. So this 200 will change to 300. Okay. Now let us take the second number, that is 504. Now again 504 we have to round off for the 100 place. So observe your tens place. In the tens place, the children, the number is 0. 0 means less than 5. Then this 100 place number will change or it will remain same? Yes, it will remain same because tens place the number is less than 5. As we know, if it is less than 5, 100 place number will remain as it is. Means this 500 will remain as it is. So here our rounding the numbers to the nearest tens is over. Now let us estimate with the sum. So estimate sum we have to find out of the rounded number, that is 300 plus 500. So 300 plus 500, 800. 3 plus 5, 8. So directly also you can do. Otherwise I told, arrange in the vertical way in the rough side, do the calculation, get your answer. Also the question is what? Compare with the actual sum. So both the way you have to find out the answer. So actual sum we are finding of the original number. Actual number, that is 273 plus 504. So 273 plus 504. So directly also you can add 3 plus 4, 7. 7 plus 0, 7. 5 plus 2, 7. So the estimate sum is 800. Actual sum is 777. Again, if you observe, the answers are nearer to each other. Means there is no big gap between both the numbers. Understood? This is called as estimation of sum to the nearest 100. Now let us try with the next type. Following to the nearest 100, also compare with the actual difference. Again now we have to estimate to the nearest 100 only, but here we have to find out the difference, because if we observe here the sign is minus, and even they told compare with the actual difference also. So same process, children, only instead of sum we are here finding the difference. So solution. First let us take the number 613, that we have to estimate, we have to round off for the 100 place. For that we are observing the tens place. In the tens place the number is 1, means it is less than 5. If the less than 5 means this 100 place number, that is 600 number, will remain as it is. So here the answer will be 600. Now let us take the next number. Second number is 156. If you observe in the ones place, the number is 5. And if the number is 5, means 100 place, the number will change to the next number. 100 will change to the 200. So 100 will change to the 200. Now estimate the difference, because first we have to find out now. Estimate 200. 600 minus 200. Again you can solve in your offside with the vertical way. If you are not understanding, 0 minus 0, 0, 0 minus 0, 0, 6 minus 2, 4. So the estimated difference you are getting as a 400. Now let us find out with the actual difference. Actual difference. Actual number is what? 613 minus 156. Again you have to find out the difference of this number. So again you arrange 613 minus 156. Can you subtract 6 from 3, children? No. Then borrow the number. This will become 13 and this will remain 0. Now 13 minus 6 how much? 13 minus 6, 7. Now can you subtract 5 from 0? No. Again borrow from next number. So here it will become 10 and here it will left with 5. 10 minus 5, 5. And here 5 minus 1, 4. So the answer we are getting here 457. Again if you observe both the difference of estimated and actual, if you compare both the answer, again the difference is nearer to each other. Estimated difference is 400 and the actual difference is 457. Understood? Okay. Let us take one more example based on the difference. 875 minus 261. The process is same. Solution. 875. First round off the number. So observe the tens place and we have to decide for the 100 place. Now if you see in the tens place the number is 7 and 7 is more than 5. If it is more than 5 means 100 place number will change to the next number. This 800 will change to the 900. So the rounding number will become here 900. Okay. Now let us take the next number 261. Again same process, children. We have to observe through the tens place and decide for the 100 place. In the tens place the number is 6. So 6 again it is more than 5. So 200 will change to the 300. So rounding number will become here also 300. Now let us find out the estimate difference. So estimate difference is equal to 900 minus 300. So if you do the estimate difference, 900 minus 300, you will get the answer here 600. Horizontally if it is possible, do it directly also. Otherwise arrange in the vertical form and get your answer. Now actual difference. They told to find out even the actual difference. So let us find out that actual difference, children. Actual difference means we have to find out the difference of actual number given. That is 875 minus 261. That is. So now if you compare and if you observe the estimate difference and the actual difference, estimate difference is 600 and actual difference is 614. 4p. Let us see the C part. Estimate the following product by rounding nearest tens. So now here we have to estimate the product. Product means, children, multiplication. for rounding nearest tens. Means here we have to round off for the tens place and then we have to find out the product place. The ones place number is 7. Means it is more than 5. So 100 place number will change to the next number. This 30 will change to the 40. So rounding number is 40 here. Now let us take the next number, that is 22. Again, we have in the ones place the number is 2 and the 2 is less than 5. If the number is less than 5, then this tens place number will remain as it is. So this 20 will remain, children, as it is. Okay, so now let us find out the estimate product. Now estimate product we have to find out of the rounding number, that is 40 multiplied by 20. Okay. And as you know this in your previous class that we have learned that any number multiply with the 10, 20, 30, 40 and all, directly we are multiplying number to the number. 4 to the 8. 4 to the 8. And then we are inserting both the zeros in your right hand side in your answer. Like this directly you can do the multiplication and get your answer. Once again I am telling, when the numbers are multiplied with the 10, 20, 30, 40 and all, instead of doing the long process, directly you can multiply with the number to the number and whatever the zeros are there, you can insert in your answer in your right hand side. Okay children, observe for the ones place, the number is 3, means it is less than 5, means the tens place the number will remain same, 20 will remain as it is. Now let us take next number, that is 18. Now again observe your ones place. If you observe here ones place, the number is 8. 8 means more than 5. Means in your tens place the number will change to the next number. 1 will change to the 2. Means 10 will change to the 20. So here the rounding number will become 20. The 10 will change to the 20. So now let us find out the estimate product. Estimate product of 20 multiplied by 20. So again multiply with the number to the number. 2 to the 4. 2 to the 4 and write both the zeros in your answer. So that is 400. Here only we are finding the estimate product because in the question only they asked to find out the estimate of product. They are not asked to compare and all. So according to the question, attempt the problem. Rounding the numbers are very important. First you have to round the numbers and then estimate according to the sum, difference or the product. Okay children, so go through the exercise problem, practice it. Today we'll wind up our session here. Next time with a new subtopic. Till then, bye-bye. Stay safe, take care.